So did you know there are actually seven different types of ketogenic diets? I know it's not just about butter in your coffee and bacon all the time. So whether you're curious about weight loss, better energy, or managing your blood sugar, there's a version of keto that can work for you. So let's break it down simply, clearly, and without the hype. Let's start with the basics. The ketogenic diet is a high fat, very low carbohydrate way of eating that changes how your body fuels itself. Instead of burning sugar from carbohydrates, you start burning fat and your liver makes something called ketones. As long as you're directing your body to use its stored energy, that's the energy you're storing as fat on your body, you can lose weight. So the ketones created in your liver become a clean, steady fuel source for your brain and your body. And when you're fat adapted, that's using fat for fuel, and you're making ketones, you're in ketosis. And that means fat loss, better blood sugar control, better improved focus and energy. But here's the catch. Not all versions of the keto diet are the same. So let's now walk through the seven main types of the ketogenic diet. Number one is the standard keto diet. This is the classic, well-researched version, and that's about 70 to 75% fat, 20 to 25% protein, 5 to 10% carbohydrates. It's great for weight loss, pre-diabetes, and metabolic health. It's simple to follow. You don't need to see a doctor, although it is a good idea to let your doctor know if you're on the keto lifestyle. Then there's the classic ketogenic diet. This is more of a medical therapeutic use. This is much stricter and often is used for epilepsy or specific autoimmune issues. So here we're looking at up to 85% fat, very low carbohydrates, low to moderate protein, often supervised medically with supplements added. And next, there's the new kid on the block, if you like, the carnivore diet, which is an extreme version of the ketogenic diet. And this is zero carbs, just animal foods, no plants, herbs, or even coffee. And this is used short term to manage inflammation or sensitivities, and it's great for pressing the reset on your metabolic health. It is hardcore, but some can stick with it long term. Then there's the cyclical ketogenic diet. So 5 days of strict keto and 2 days of higher carbohydrates. And this form of the ketogenic diet is great for athletes or for intense training. It helps to replenish glycogen and supports performance, but it's not really for beginners. Then there's the high protein ketogenic diet. This is more protein, but still low carb. So around 60% fat, 35% protein and just 5% carbohydrates. Some people find that they do better with slightly higher protein because it helps with their satiety levels and also with maintaining their lean mass. But you have to be careful here because too much protein can interfere with your ketone levels. You'll still be making ketones, but not at the same level as you would be if you were on, say, a standard ketogenic diet where the protein levels would be lower. So everyone's threshold is different. This is just a case of try it and see. And tracking really helps with this kind of keto lifestyle. And then there's the modified Atkins version of the ketogenic lifestyle. This is a bit more flexible and it's a gentler entry into keto. There's not necessarily a fixed protein limit. It's still high fat and it's great for people who just want to ease themselves into the ketogenic way of life. So let's then move on to the MCT keto. This uses medium chain triglycerides from coconut to boost ketones, and it allows slightly more carbohydrates and protein while still staying in ketosis. which gives more flexibility, less restriction. And this might be better for families or for people who are just beginning. And finally, let's take a quick look at the Keto 2.0 lifestyle. This modern take focuses more on plants and healthy fats like avocado, olive oil, nuts and seeds. So it's more of a Mediterranean view of looking at the ketogenic lifestyle. It's lower in saturated fats, and for some people, it might be more sustainable. It's nutrient dense with a whole food focus, and it's perfect if you want that balance between a ketogenic lifestyle and long-term wellness. So, how does the ketogenic diet work? Well, let's have a quick look. When you drop your carbohydrate intake, your glycogen stores deplete, and your body still needs fuel, so it switches to burning fat for fuel. It breaks down fat into ketones, and they take over as your main energy source. And this, as I've said, works best when you don't eat too much dietary fat, but allow your body to use its stored fat reserves. So yes, you want some dietary fat, but you also want to be able to redirect your body to choose and burn stored fat. And this is when fat loss really ramps up. Blood sugar stabilizes and inflammation can drop. And so, how about protein? Well, you need enough protein to protect your muscle, your lean mass. And fat, you go for real food fats, never processed fats. So the ketogenic lifestyle can be great fun and extremely powerful. Maybe it's right for you, maybe it's not. You need to check it out and decide for yourself. And if you are on medication for diabetes, high blood pressure, thyroid issues, or in fact, if you take any medication, please do speak with your doctor or nutrition professional first before starting on the lifestyle. Because the best version of keto is the one that is going to work with your body. Please like this video and hit subscribe for more real food lifestyle focused support, and share this video with somebody who needs to hear about it. And remember, food is powerful. And when you eat in a way that works for your body responds.